Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play a game called Pendragon. Now we're going to be playing a demo that's currently available as part of the Steam Game Festival. Now this game is really unique. I don't think we've ever played a game quite like this, which I think is really exciting. It's essentially a game which contains storytelling, but the main focus is on moving and figuring out the right path. There is some combat, but essentially it's like insta-kills. So it's an interesting game. Let me show it off. We're gonna start in the demo. We can either play as Guinevere or... Okay. Britain, AD 1673. Camelot has fallen. The jealous Sir Mordred has broken the fellowship of the Round Table. The Knights of Arthur has scattered and all hope seems lost. Who will keep the dream of Camelot alive? Now we can either choose the Queen Guinevere of Camelot, the gracious wife of Arthur, unfaithful and yet ever loyal, or Lancelot, Sir Lancelot du Lac, Arthur Chivalrous best friend and traitor to him. We're gonna be playing with Guinevere because I quite like her and she's quite funny. You'll see. She also apparently talks to herself. Evening of the first day at the Holy Convent of Camelot. Lightning flashes through high narrow openings. For a moment it illuminates the face of the disgraced Queen Guinevere, who kneels in silent prayer. Then a moment later she's on her feet. It's as though her name has been called, Guinevere, from across the length of Britain. Alright, so this is where we are. Arthur, I'm coming. Alright, so we're going to be moving through this area, and every time we move we sort of gain control of that particular hex. So we can say we control this red one. And we're just going to move around. So far we haven't done anything, haven't really met anybody, just kind of moving around, no stress. The Holy Convent of Camelot has sheltered Guinevere since her escape from Camelot, but she cannot stay. Ooh, now we meet someone. My lady, what are you doing? Let's go talk to her. Shh, Sister Roswin, I have to go. Go? But my lady, where will you go? Okay, so she doesn't want to let us go. At the moment, this current part is just about conversations, so I can move wherever, it doesn't really matter. Mordred and Arthur, they're to meet one last time. And their battle will decide the fate of the kingdom. A battle? Guinevere, you're scaring me. Whatever do you mean? I mean, they're gonna fight and you have to let me go help them. Arthur will meet Mordred at Camelot in the far north. There have been rumors of it even here. But I can't just let you walk away. You made a vow to this abbey. If you're wondering how is it that she has so much more squares than I do, it's because she has a special stance that helps her with that. If you must go, Sister Guinevere, then may God go with you. With that, the young nun turns and hurries from the hall. Oh, that's actually much better. So in my test run, I had to talk with her for like forever. She was like, nope. Alright, so she has a special stance called a diagonal stance, which is the stance we're going to jump into right now. You cannot do combat in this stance, but every time and you can only move diagonally, but every time you step on the squares, all the adjacent squares, the ones that are touching it, will also become yours, which is quite useful. Now what's important here is that, okay, we're going to change the stance back to the linear, and the linear stance allows you to sort of run through squares that you own. So I can run through these two squares and jump onto the first unknown, which is this one. Your goal is not to own every square, instead it is to get towards this gold over there. Alright, so we're going to go this way to try to get there. We could switch to diagonal stance, but it'll take us one turn, so it doesn't really matter. They all believe it's too late. Alright. And now we're gonna leave. But I will not leave Arthur to die alone. You can either say I do not love him or I still love him. I still love him in my test game, so let's go with I do not love him this time around. Do not love him. I never did. But I will not leave him to the wolves. Ooh. Alright, so we actually learn a different ability. If you go with I love him, you learn an ability to push forward, which allows you to jump essentially 2 squares into unknown territory. This time we get attack diagonal, which is actually not half bad. Attack in diagonal stance. Oh, that is pretty amazing. So diagonal stance is really, really good. So the ability to attack in it is amazing. The first night, convent stables. The stable yard is drenched in rain. The nuns are busy observing vespers. There's no one to see Guinevere slip away. Run, girl, run. I need to steal a horse. Right, we're gonna jump. Okay, so because we are on a high ground, we could actually move in whatever direction, so we're gonna move this way. But we're probably gonna jump to diagonal stance afterwards. I've never stolen anything before, but it's exciting. You can see she's pretty cool, I like. Okay, we seem to remain in the abbeys will pray for my forgiveness, I hope. Sure they will. Ooh, what is that? Then Guinevere frees. She has heard movement from across the yard. What is going on? There's someone here. Alright. We're just gonna move towards the dog, because we've got fate. Definitely something here. Creeping through the dark. What is it? Wow. Right. I'm gonna switch the stance. We could attack from diagonal, but I want to be kind of ready. You can, your arm can attack enemies and you can charge, okay? Just gonna wait here. A wolf, perhaps? Losing the army? Oh, 10. It is only the aged convent hound 10 left unchained to wander the grounds at night. You startled me. Roar. That was my roar, apparently. Now we can race through. Charging can help you dodge past an enemy. Try dodging the dog now. You gonna do it? Dog gnashes at Ginny's heels as she leaps past. Could either say 10, what's gotten into you, good dog? Let's go with 10, what's gotten into you? Then turns suddenly and dashes away. My voice scared him. He's gone. I suppose I'm on my own after all. Alright, go girl. Go towards your beautiful horse. Genevieve hurries over to Mida, who is cropping at a nose back. Steady now, Mida, it's only me. I need your sure-footedness, Mida. This road ahead leads into the forest of Divad. Wild woods. People used to travel that way to reach the holy convent of Camelard. Find our way through the dark for me, Mida. No, we're not gonna give a voice to the horse. It's just the horse. Sunrise on the second day in the forest of Divad. Guinevere rides through the long night until the sunrise comes. The terrain does not let up, but the trees provide some respite. Alright. Before her is the forest of Divad, perched atop a narrow ridge with steep drops either side. There's no way out of here. The only way is forward. It's gonna be okay. Guinevere rides onward at full speed, determined to reach Camelot before it is too late. I have to find him. I'm free. Now we're gonna jump diagonally here. And down since you move fast and clear, but you can attack should any threats appear. We actually can, but it cost us in order to be able to attack diagonally from the diagonal stance, it actually cost us a resolve, which we have over here. I'm hardly the type to make a good nun. You didn't know until you tried. Good nuns don't have Norman lovers. I wonder where are you now, Lancelot? So this is also different. If you go with the I love art, it's gonna the conversation's a bit different. I heard something. Alright, we're gonna move up here into this increased thing. Now then, not too hard to trick a bear. Just stay calm and let them come to you. Especially when you have the higher ground. Right. So essentially what you want is you want them to move 2 steps in front of you, and then you can sort of leap onto them and jump and attack, which is quite useful. So we have to wait till he moves, so we're just gonna hold, and he should move 1 step forward and then we can attack. Come a little closer now. Don't be shy. If you stay too long in the same position, your morale will fall. Cook Anne! Now there's 2! Right. Use the square you own to move forward quickly. Well, I'm gonna try to hold one more turn. To see if they could move with... Yeah. So he moved, so now we should be able to attack. Right. Oh, was it because... Yeah. So we jump onto him and we attack him, which will allow us to kill him. Then Guinevere leaps, skewering the bear. Okay. We're gonna move forward. Now, I don't know if I said that because I was interrupted a few times. If you hold your position for too long, it will cost your morale. If your morale reaches to 0, your character will flee and it's essentially game over. This is the far edge of the trees. I will be able to ride. And put some distance between me and this bear. Or the bear will just move to... The bear blunders into the path of Guinevere. Okay, we gotta attack. Nice. We killed him. So much for the Forest of the Dead. I've heard of creatures in Epigon's forest are far worse. We didn't have much problem with this one. Hook of relief breaks across Guinevere's face. I really was a terrible man. Better off where I can do some damage. Somewhere nearby is the sacred abbey of Ysperne's grave. Guinevere's heard it said that Sir Antolos took up living there after the round table scattered. Hide me safely there, me now. I have need of his love now. We're gonna go to find our lover in order to save our husband, apparently. In the swamp of the Silver Field. To the reeds of the swamp of the Silver Field runs a narrow stream, and by stream there stands an old man. Guinevere dismounts and approaches. Old man! Are you lost? Ooh, that looks... Less some, more some. Are you gonna attack me? Can I step into that? I'm slightly worried. Neither side can charge the water. Water squares can be claimed. Okay. What's that? I don't understand you. Eat some. Sneeze some. It's very confusing. We're gonna move a step forward. Talking to yourself? Yeah, I do that too. Ooh, are you a magician? I like that that's what we ask instead of what's your name. At Camelot there was a man named Merlin who spoke in riddles. Oh, is that Merlin? I am no wizard, I am a man. Look, I have 2 arms and 2 legs. Wizards have 2 arms and 2 legs too. And they wave about on their own. Aren't they strange? But I have no reflection. Wherever has it gone? What happened to you? I've been looking for my face in the water, but it isn't there. I'm sure I left it there. Can't think where it went. Oh man, it's kind of hilarious. Come at me, man. You're a fun company. You're a little crazy, and you might, I don't know, do weird things, but I'm on board. I'm heading for Camelot. For Arthur. Arthur. I remembered when he pulled the sword from the stone. It was too big for him to hold. He all but fell on his royal behind. We loved him for all his scrapiness. Well, I didn't love him, apparently. You were there? You were a knight? I like how she just skirts by the fact that she didn't love him, even though she's his wife. There was a grand tournament. I held arms there. I competed. I was not very good. Got quite a bang on the head. Was that why you were like this? Your journey is doomed. Everything is doomed. It is already decided. Arthur intends to die at Camelot, and you will not stop him. You don't know Arthur. He won't give in. If Arthur wished to live, why would he leave Excalibur behind? Well, that is a fantastic point. I mean, what? What do you mean he left his sword? He can't leave his sword. His sword is super important. I don't know. Arthur will not go into battle with that Excalibur. Don't spread lies about my husband. It is the sword of the realm. He wouldn't leave it. But think of the future. It is the sword of the kingdom itself, yes. The king does not want the kingdom to fall into Mordred's hands. Okay, points for a smart husband. Okay. Yeah, how do you know this? I want to know more. How do you know this? Did a pigeon tell you? Stop being mean, he's giving you important information. I was entrusted with it, with the secret. Arthur gave me the sword. Well, where is it? Where is it? I'm his wife. I own half of the sword. Which half? The sharp one. Where did you carry Excalibur away to? I carried the blade to the brothers of the sacred Abbey of Ysberni's grave. Near that place is a marsh, and there they bid me to cast the sword aside. I did as I was asked. The blade span through the misty air, and then was caught and held aloft by the lady herself. Okay, she can keep the sword. I'm not gonna bother. Where is it? Apparently we're gonna bother. I do not know. You were just there, but less than a day's ride from the abbey. Guinevere leaves the aged man by the river to his wild thoughts. She cannot help but wonder if the old man's story is true. I guess we're going to see a lady about a sword. Does Arthur mean to die at Camlan? And do the brothers of the sacred Abbey of Ysberni's grave really have Excalibur? I mean, we were told the lady have it, but okay. Sunset on the second day in the Epinogris forest. Guinevere enters the leafy shadows of Epinogris forest that carries the slope above the swamp of the Silver Field. The wizened trunks either side are sticky with the frozen white mist. There's a curious clacking sound from somewhere nearby. Ooh, there's the spider. I actually hate spiders, so you know what, we're gonna end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other interesting games. I'll see you there. Bye bye.